What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at ThinkComputers, and today we're taking a look at a keyboard from a new gaming company to us at ThinkComputers. This is from Tesoro, and they're pretty popular overseas, not as popular in the United States, but we have their Excalibur Spectrum. This is a mechanical keyboard with full RGB backlighting. So let's just go ahead and take a look. The Excalibur Spectrum comes in a nice retail box. The box isn't that much bigger than the keyboard itself. On the front, it kind of just shows the keyboard in action and lets you know some of the main features here. Of course, the biggest feature is the RGB backlighting. On the back here, it actually gives you a full overview of the keyboard and goes over some of the functions. And then on the top here, it's kind of hard to see, but it lets you know which mechanical switches it does have. This keyboard features the Kale switches, which we've seen on a few other gaming motherboards as a alternative to the Cherry MX switches. And we actually have the keyboard that has the blue switches, which are, if you're familiar with Cherry MX blues, it's the same type of thing. They're sort of the best of both worlds for both gaming and typing, which of course I love because I write a lot of reviews and I do gaming as well. So let's just go ahead and open this and see what we have inside. So as we open it up, you can see the keyboard is nicely protected in here. And getting it out, we have a few other things, and we'll move our box out of the way. So we have two things. We have this is a product guide, so this is going to show you all of the other Tesoro products. And again, this is a new company to us at ThinkComputers, but they are sort of a gaming accessories company. So mice, keyboard, headset, looks like. Yeah, so they're mostly mainly known for their keyboards, though. They are very popular. And then we have this little thing, which is our quick start guide. And this is going to show you how to get the keyboard set up. And there are pictures and everything inside of there. But let's go ahead and get to the keyboard because we know you guys just want to see that. And I'll try to get all this undone quickly. All right, so I'll move all of this out of the way and you can take a look at the keyboard. So this does have a full keyboard design, meaning you have your full complement of normal keys plus a full number pad over there. It's kind of hard to see, but it does say break the rules right here. And then you have the Tesoro logo up top, which I believe lights up as well. As I mentioned, this does have the Kale switches, or the Kale switches, however you like to say that. And these are the blue ones. So I'm gonna do a little bit of typing so you guys can kind of, hear what they sound like and all of that. So you can hear as I type what they sound like. And again, these are to be the best of both worlds for gaming and typing. Blues are one of my favorites because, again, I do a lot of typing as well as gaming. So you have all of that. We have a few other things on here. Again, this keyboard is completely fully RGB backlit, so you can go into the software and of course customize everything and do all of that, which we will go over in our full review. Now, looking at the top row, which is gonna be kind of hard for you guys to see, but if we look at our top row here, our function keys, they have alternate functions. So the F1 through F5, you have PF 1 through 5, and I guess those are preferences. I'm not exactly sure. I probably should have looked at that before I did this video, but I assuming those are shortcut buttons that of course you can set in the software. It looks like we have a lock button. I'm assuming that's a Windows lock button. We have mute, volume down, volume up, play, pause, back, forward, and all of that. You have a couple other functions on a few of the other keys here that I'm seeing. And of course, all of those functions are accessed with this little function button right here, which actually has the Tesoro logo on it. But you have that function, so you have a little bit more functions. You know, you don't have dedicated macro keys or anything like that, which I know a lot of gamers don't like anyways, unless they're like crazy, you know, MMO gamers. So you do have this nice solid design, and the keyboard itself feels solid. It's heavy. I like when I pick up a keyboard and it's heavy. It has that nice feel. So when I have it here, if I can put it up again, when I have it here, you know, and I'm gaming hardcore and I'm crunching the keys, I'm gonna have a nice feedback, nice feel, and it's gonna feel nice and sturdy, and it's not gonna move around. So if we flip it over to the back here, not much on the back at all. Again, you do see we do have that height adjustment with these 2 pop-out feet, and we have these 4 rubber feet on the bottom, so you can go ahead and you know, it's not gonna move around. The actual cable is thick and is nicely braided. As I always say with gaming products, I like to see braided cables, just for the fact that you're going to be taking this with you to a LAN party. It's going to get a lot of use, and you don't want, you know, that crappy rubber cable that's going to rip or tear or anything like that. And of course, our USB connection is gold plated, which we always like to see, and that is basically it. This is a nice solid keyboard. I'm excited to get it, you know, get it plugged in and install the software and mess around with the backlighting, which we should do a follow-up video with the backlighting of this keyboard. But again, this is our first Tesoro product. I'm pretty excited to check it out and all of that. This is the Excalibur Spectrum, so make sure you check back very soon on thinkcomputers.org, as we'll have our full written review. And remember, if you enjoy our videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.